Nonprofit groups on the front lines of Niagara's hunger crisis are now collaborating on an ongoing basis. 9 food banks from across the region make up Feed Niagara, with the hopes that a unified approach to the issue will help them deal with the increasing need for their services.
So the 9 of us have come together as a consortium. We're hoping to have a 10th member from Niagara-on-the-Lake very soon join our group, and then to ensure that everybody in Niagara has access to the projects that we can put together through Feed Niagara.
Particularly for us as a smaller food bank, we don't have the impact maybe in the media that Community Cares or Project Share, Port Cares has, the Hope Center. They have a much larger footprint in the media, whereas we seem to be much more low-key.
What have you learned from each other so far?
I've learned that we're all willing to work together for the betterment of the Niagara region, and that there are different aspects that they do that we can incorporate, and hopefully things they're learning from us that they can incorporate as well.
Seeds for the idea can be traced back to last year's Great Holiday Food Drive, sponsored by Bell Media.
It was very successful, and it just kind of, as time went on, we started up a website so that people in need of food would know the different food banks in their local community that are Feed Ontario members. And it's kind of grown from there to a point where we are forming a coalition, as I said, to amplify our voices, to make sure that the Niagara region is receiving good food services.
Having 9 groups from across the region working together should also help Feed Niagara access new opportunities and strengthen ties with Feed Ontario and Food Banks Canada.
So when Feed Ontario gets funding from Food Bank Canada, then it gets trickled down to us in food items, pallets of food. So again, I don't have the space for pallets. So now I share with Smithville and West Lincoln and Grimsby. We'll split a pallet 3 ways. Again, the inventory for storage for frozen. I don't have a walk-in freezer. They just got a walk-in freezer. They can store some of my frozen pallets until I can go and get it, kind of things.
Is it nice to be around people that know what you're dealing with?
Oh, I find that they, especially the bigger ones like Community Cares, Hope Center, and Project Share, I find them more of my mentors in this industry, especially being new to the table. They have a lot more programs that I can refer our clients to, also a lot more knowledge and food procurement contacts that we may not have. So having that partnership and having that knowledge is beneficial for me learning and developing in my own position here at Pelham Cares.
As this continues to gain momentum, and it gains momentum each and every day, and I can tell you that honestly from the people that I talk to. So Feed Niagara is the way of the future for food security in Niagara, and we're excited that we're at the beginning stages of it.
More information and links to the 9 participating agencies can be found online at feedniagara.ca. In Niagara, you're watching The Source on your TV.